We're coming right up on the property. It's on the right side of the road, on the east side of the road. We're in about the middle of Turkey Hollow. I've already seen 2 turkeys today, and I've heard about a dozen. So definitely a well-named area. So yeah, we've made it to the property on the right. I'm just gonna pull up here, and we'll park and hop out and have a good look around. So we're on the west side of the property, obviously. This looks to be Tract 7 at Turkey Hollow. Now this is one of the National Forest tracts. About half of the tracts at Turkey Hollow directly border the Mark Twain National Forest. This is one of those. Now we're looking south, so the land's on the left. But this is also one of the tracts that has electric on it. You can see the line right there. So not only does this border Mark Twain National Forest, but it has an electric line already on it. It's got good county road frontage. Excuse me. I mean, you could easily pull in with the truck right here. I actually could have pulled right onto the property. And with about 20 minutes with the shovel, you could soften out that ditch a little bit. You could pull right in with the car. So we've got the electric running directly across here on the west side. Could be a great place to pull your camper in, or obviously build your home or cabin. Get back off the county road a little bit and just tap right into this electric. Really nice. You can see we've got all different types of trees. Hardwoods, pine trees, cedar trees, oak trees. We've seen walnut trees out here. We've seen some nice walnut trees, sycamore. I mean, you'll find just about everything out here. This is literally the first time that I've seen this property other than from the road. I did have a chance to look at an aerial map this morning before I came out here, and looking at the map, it looks like on this west side by the road, we've got a mix of cedar trees and some medium-sized hardwood trees with a few larger ones. And then as we head back toward the east, the property rises up gently and we get into more of a hardwood tree grove. So probably more large mature oaks, hickory trees, etc. as we get back toward the east. I won't walk the entire property. I'll just walk back a little ways and keep this camera running. I really like this topography. I like the lay of this land. It slopes up so gently. And then it looks like after another couple hundred feet, it levels off. And that could be one of your prime building spots to get you a few hundred feet off the county road, up this gentle slope to a level area. I mean, that's just, that's what we look for when we're doing a building site. Get you up a little higher, a little bit of a view. Here's kind of a natural trail. Oh, what's my camera doing? That looks terrible. Come on, there we go. I don't know how long it was like that. I apologize for the awful camera work, but it looked like it was blurry there. Should be okay now. I'm facing directly into the sun, which I know is a big camera no-no. Oh, I love this up here. This is great. As we look back to the west, it's got just enough of a rise to give us this interesting view. I'm going to keep walking here because this is really cool. I really only planned on just hopping out of the truck, doing a quick video of the road frontage, but I'm really liking this property. I'm going to go a little further. Anybody who's been looking for properties recreation or home site properties for a while knows that anything on the National Forest is hard to come by. Anything with power directly on it that's still private is hard to come by. Look at this bed of ferns. This is interesting. A lot of cool stuff on this property. And then, of course, county maintained road frontage is a big plus. It's a gravel road, so you don't have people whipping by at 70 miles an hour. It's a very low traffic gravel road at that. I mean, you could be out here for hours and only see just a few cars or trucks go by. Of all the properties we've sold over the last, going on about 15 years, they're just a very small handful, like I'm talking less than 10, have ever had this kind of situation with the power, the National Forest frontage, and the county road frontage. And of those 10, 5 or 6 are right here at Turkey Hollow. It's that unique of a situation to have those 3 things. We talk to realtors all the time. Almost every day, certainly every week, we're talking to several realtors, touching base with realtors that are in our area and letting them know what we want. And the standard thing I tell them, and I just told this to a realtor yesterday, I said, well, our ideal property would be something with county road frontage, with electric on it, and bordering the National Forest. And he immediately chuckled and said, well, that doesn't exist. What's your second choice? And I was like, well, you know what? It does exist, because we just got lucky enough to have a few properties like that. And he was a little skeptical, but it just goes to show that it's really special to get this mix of all these, the National Forest, the power, the county maintained road, the fact that we've got good timber on here. This wasn't recently logged at all. I see some old stumps, but definitely no signs of any recent logging, not within the last 10 or 20 years. And it doesn't look like it's been clear cut in my lifetime ever. I mean, we've just got some big, nice trees. Nothing against properties that have been recently logged or heavily logged. We sell those as well. They're a great opportunity for hunters. They're a great opportunity to get into a property below market value and let it grow and make some easy equity just by letting the land clean itself up after a few years. But in this situation, you can get right on it immediately. You can be proud to bring your friends and family out here. Everybody can hunt the property and in the National Forest. We're very near a couple major rivers and creeks. I could probably go on and on, almost nonstop on this area and this property. I'm heading back to the west, back toward the truck. I would have liked to have continued to the east to get into more of those hardwood trees just to see the change in the property. But I'll let everybody else come on out here, take your four-wheeler, take your little motorbike or whatnot, the trail bike I mean. Take your time and explore and let us know if you find anything super cool. Love this property. I'll cut it off here on the video. I've rambled long enough. Beautiful, beautiful property. So rare to get a property like this. It sounds like salesmanship, but it's really not. This is a special one. The property at Turkey Hollow in Shannon County, Missouri.